There it goes.
There it goes. Are you happy now?
Always happy.
All right, then.
Yeah.
I took it off so you don't have to do it.
I have to do it.
But now everyone else can hear that you
yeah.
did it.
Yeah. That's the plan.
All right. Well, at least you had a plan.
Yeah.
Issue 127 of ComiCentric.
127.
127. 127 episodes. We've been doing it for over 100 episodes.
That's a lot of episodes.
That's almost 30 years of doing this.
Yeah.
Of talking on the airwaves and nobody listening.
No, some people are listening.
Oh, yeah, the guy in Germany.
Yeah.
The guy,
He enjoys it.
He enjoys it.
He enjoys
that
it.
one guy in Germany. Although today he didn't listen.
Oh, no.
No, I think it's been worried when he,
no.
every time I upload the following episode,
Yeah.
I check on him. Just to see if it's there.
Yeah.
And you see that 1%, I'm like, I can sleep happy
We
now.
didn't see it yet.
I didn't see it.
Oh,
So
no.
that means last week's episode, he didn't
Oh, no.
listen to it.
Oh, no.
You know, it happened once before where he was gone for like 2 weeks or something, but then all of a sudden, like, boom,
Oh.
he listens to 3 of them back to
Oh,
back.
so maybe it's just on vacation or something,
Yeah,
you know.
yeah.
Doesn't Germany have that whole, like, you work a month and you take up 2 weeks off or something like that?
Oh, really?
I think so.
The Rumspringer?
Something like that.
Like, for Germans?
I think so.
Huh. They get to, like, get to bake a little or something?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And other German things.
Hang out in camps?
Yeah. Whoa.
Whoa. Baking camps. Where is this guy going with this? Stop.
Horrible. What's wrong with you?
I don't know. The more I think about it, the more I shouldn't think about
Yeah,
it.
exactly. That's a little scary.
So, yeah. Finished watching Agatha Harkness like 2 seconds ago.
Yeah.
Yeah. Welcome to,
Yeah.
yeah.
You know what? I always like,
Yeah.
especially when you got like a big gap. I always like
3 years
new
or-
Marvel stuff. Because like, oh, cool.
Different.
Yeah. Especially because like, I mean, Deadpool though wasn't that long ago, but I just watched it the other day again.
The first one?
No, the new one.
Okay.
And yeah, I like that movie a lot. It's not. I don't feel like it's an MCU movie. I know it is, but it just doesn't feel
It's
like
a Fox movie.
Yeah, kind of.
It feels more like a Fox movie. It's more chaotic. More. There's more leather.
Yeah.
You know.
Just doesn't, I don't know. It doesn't feel like an MCU movie.
Did this feel like an MCU television show?
Kind of. You know what? Okay, so I read an article.
Yeah.
It's the same producers of WandaVision.
Yeah.
And like one of the writers is now directing.
Okay.
I think she directed the first episode.
I'm turning on the fan.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
And it was interesting because when they were out promoting the show, they made an interesting comment where like they said that this is, I guess they confirmed that Vision show is still happening.
Oh.
Yeah.
I thought we said no.
No, but apparently it's happening.
Okay.
And not only is it happening,
Híjole.
but they're saying that it's a third part in the trilogy. So it's WandaVision, this Agatha show, and then the Vision show.
Okay, in all 3 of them, it's easy. The theme is like finding out who you are.
Yeah.
You know.
But the thing is, it's interesting because like when I saw that, I was like, huh, because from all the promos and stuff, I'm like, oh, they're probably gonna reference a lot of WandaVision shit, but they're not.
Yeah.
But this feels like
it's still in the same world.
it's a sequel. It's a total sequel to it. Like
The house is missing.
Yeah, but you know what I mean? Like it was way more than I thought they were gonna do. I thought there was gonna be like a little reference to it and just be like, oh, you know.
I was kind of scared because Origins part of the whole Kang Dynasty thing.
Yeah.
It was going to be part of that, right?
Yeah.
I was thinking they were going to revamp everything, but it seems like they just let it continue.
Well, because
going.
apparently they're saying that we were gonna originally supposed to see the origin of Immortus in this show.
Oh.
He was gonna play a part in it.
Whoa.
Yeah.
That means we're going into some interesting shit.
Well, I don't want to say anything.
Dude, okay, we're 2 episodes in,
Yeah.
and we've just landed on Oz.
Yeah, basically.
All right.
Basically.
Yeah. That's what it felt like. It
Yeah,
felt like she went down got the Tin Man, the Cowardly Lion, you know.
They're gonna get poor Kitty killed.
Yeah, they can get poor Kitty.
Okay, go ahead.
Good, going. Yeah, they're totally gonna get poor Kitty killed. She gonna die because they think she's a Green Witch, but she's not a Green Witch.
She's a good gardener.
Yeah, because she has a green thumb,
green thumb.
and that's the only reason they're gonna get her. Okay, my 2 things was she's gonna die.
Yeah.
They're gonna get her killed.
Yeah.
Or second, she's gonna be the most powerful witch out of all of them.
All of them. Yeah.
That's the only 2 options for her at this point that I could see.
Yeah.
You know, this kid, whoever he is, what if he's like a descendant of hers or something like weird like that?
Maybe. I mean, see, here's the thing. Like, the thing I learned about these Marvel shows is it's hard because it's like there's certain clues, and then you think it's going one way, and it's like, nope, just kidding.
Yeah.
But then I remember, okay, so it's like WandaVision.
Yeah.
They were dropping a lot of Mephisto
Oh
the
yeah.
hints, a ton of them, right?
Yeah,
And you're
that
like,
she's in hell.
and I'm like, okay, cool, and then it was like, nope, it's its own thing, right? And then Loki season one, they were like, oh, he who remains, and I was like, oh, it's Kang. No, it's not gonna be Kang because it's too obvious.
Surprise! It is.
And it was like, you know, like so you can't like, it's one of those things you can't like judge that. You can't like,
I mean, you can, but just you're rolling the dice.
because to me, I mean,
Box cutters.
I mean, I guess it's like, well, no, to me, it's fucking Wiccan, right? Like it's
Oh, the kid.
yeah.
You wanna put him there. You wanna put his card as the Wiccan card.
I think it is, man.
Because if it was Wanda's kid, of course he would put spells on him so she could protect himself from people that are her enemies.
But see, here's the thing though, because I don't know how they're gonna explain it in the show.
Yeah.
But you know how his comic origin is very complicated.
Yeah.
It was the same thing. She created two kids. They weren't real, but she fucking took dark energy from Mephisto to actually give them souls. Mephisto stole them back. Her kids were raised, but those souls were reborn into other people.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, they were reborn as and so that's complicated though because like the last time we saw the kid, he was little.
Yeah, he's a little kid.
Now he's a teenager, so it wouldn't make sense.
He's dissolved somewhere.
Unless he was like literally reborn into
A teenager.
someone that was already living.
Easy peasy. The soul's out. This kid's out there doing magic.
Yeah.
Conjures up some soul thing and gets sucked in.
Yeah.
Easy peasy.
Yeah.
Mephisto says, "Here's the soul. You can fuck with around.
Yeah.
Here's a trial for you."
But see, that's the thing. It's like that whole going back to that thing where like it seems too easy because like because especially when you were saying that like, oh, I want to make shields and levitate and it's fucking wicked, right? Like, but I think it's just too easy.
It's easy. I don't think it's Wiccan. I really don't think. I was looking in my head Rolodex of all the wizards and warlocks like it could be, but I don't think it's Wiccan.
I mean, Nika throws a big old fucking curveball and it's like fucking Mephisto.
The whole time.
The whole time.
That's why you can't hear him. Oh. No, but why would he be looking for the path or the road or whatever it's called?
Yeah, true.
Why would he be looking for?
Well, maybe it's because he's trying to get her for some reason
to get her powered up again.
Yeah, so he could use her for something.
For something else.
Yeah.
And then these other random ladies, just hey, I need you. It's so convenient.
No, I see. I know what you're saying, but they had to do it quick.
Yeah, they had to do it quick.
But I thought that was smart. Where like they went to a clairvoyant. And she's like, these are the people you need. Go get them. That's kind of cool.
And then she put her name on it. Oh, I did it. Oh shit, I did.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah. So she's clairvoyant because she knows this needs to happen so this following can happen, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
At that point, she doesn't know what's going to happen again.
No.
So why would she put her own name on there?
Because she's not controlling it. Like it's just fucking
whatever it is.
Whatever it is. And then the other thing too, see, that's the thing about bigger shared universes.
Yeah.
And like, there's logistical reasons why like they don't do that, but like storyline wise, what the fuck is Doctor Strange? Like, hey, cut this shit out. like.
Well, she don't have Darkhold powers. She's not a threat anymore.
No, but they're opening a door to the Witch's Road. Like that's dangerous.
Yeah, I mean, if he just found out about it, he'd probably be on his way right now. But by the time you get there, that road closes. Yeah, they're already inside.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah. They gotta wait for Authority to wake up after the tornado, so she can oh, you were there and you were there. What the fuck are you doing here, Doctor Strange?
Like Wong, like, hey, knock it off.
Yeah, stop it. You think Doctor Strange can beat Agatha?
No, well, now yeah, but like back,
like Darkhold Agatha.
I mean, maybe. No, yeah.
You think so?
Dude, Scarlet Witch beat her.
Yeah, but that's because you tricked her.
Yeah, but still.
RuneScaping.
That was the whole thing too, right? And then in the WandaVision, they were like, oh, the Scarlet Witch is destined to be stronger than the Sorcerer Supreme.
Yeah.
He's not even Sorcerer Supreme right now, right? Like Wong is.
Oh yeah, Wong is.
Yeah.
He gave it to Wong. Wong has it. Mm-hmm. He's just hanging out as Doctor Strange.
He's watching TV with what's your face? What's your
name? Only with a Y.
Yeah.
God damn, what's his name?
That's his best buddy.
Yeah. It's like Yennefer, but only with
something like that. Or like Megan or Megan
with a Y.
Yeah.
But not what you think.
No. I remember I was talking to Dre when that show was on the air, and he was like, "Oh, Wong is hooking up with her." I'm like, "No, it's his buddy. No. Just watching TV."
Mm-hmm. Wong would never hit that.
No. I'd be too scared, man. Like,
first of all, there's no romantic interest, and I don't think Wong is that kind of cad.
And she fucking made a deal with the devil, or she gave it the heart, because he was like, "Oh, what?"
Forgot about the end. Mm-hmm. She comes back.
Yeah, this is buddy.
Yeah. So yeah, she comes back and they still just hang out and just
He likes watching TV.
Yeah. They made a hero click out of her.
Oh really?
Yeah.
That's amazing.
That is not
That's
cool.
amazing.
That's how you knew hero click.
There's a Entertainment Earth Funko of her.
Oh my god.
Yeah. But it's exclusive. You have to
Through Entertainment Earth.
Which kind of makes sense because you think like that's not something like like your average person would be like, who is this?
Well, if you were to make a Funko Pop out of these witches that are right on the TV, so
they're gonna do it.
Oh, I know, but I'm saying you're gonna be like, who is this?
Yeah. No, but I mean, you mean like that character though? Like she was just like she wasn't like a huge character in that show.
She was prominent. She fucking went to hell and came back. She made it out.
That's true.
You know, she has.
She did come out like in like 3 episodes or shit. Right? She came out a lot. Like
yeah. People liked her. Yeah. People didn't understand why.
Yeah.
I didn't like her, but I enjoyed her.
You didn't like her? She's cool.
I enjoyed it. Like I said, I'm like, she's so annoying. But like at the same time, I can't stop staring at this train wreck.
But poor Wong just like, it's like, all right, let's go. Fine, let's go.
And they watch shows and they're like, oh, don't spoil it for me. You know, they got a system.
He just barely started watching Sopranos.
There you go. That's. But she spoiled it for him or something, right?
Yeah.
She
spoiled like an episode. And he's like,
So that's a TV show in itself, right? That has a totally different feel than Agatha.
Yeah, I think that's the thing I like about these shows is like they're not like
they don't feel like a Marvel movie.
It's more classic MCU in the sense that like early MCU, like the first like right up to Avengers.
Okay,
all those movies exist in the same universe, but they were all in different genres. Yeah, you know what I mean? Like, and then after post Avengers. Not even that. Like I think like post like Winter Soldier, everything was kind of like
cinematic and grandeur.
Let's make it the same.
Yeah.
Or,
it felt like a Marvel movie.
Yeah,
that's where you got the definition Marvel movie. I think,
and that's why I think these shows are cool because like they're not the same genre. And it's weird too because it's not the same genre. But then you see like Wong show up in fucking She-Hulk. Yeah, and you're like, that's weird, but it's kind of funny. Like.
For like a second, you know, or when they have Abomination and Shang-Chi and stuff like that. Yeah. That's what makes or links up the chains together, you know?
Like, what was it? Like the fucking Marvels. Like, it was cool, and I really like Kamala Khan. But at first, it was like, this is weird. She's in the movie. She's in a movie. Like,
that wasn't weird for me.
Yeah.
I think the whole weirdness of the whole thing was the actual movie itself. Yeah. Like,
no, but you know what I mean? Like, it's weird in the sense that, like there's a little detail of it, like her house looks so different in the movie than in the TV show.
The way they filmed it looks wider, it looks bigger, it looks ample,
and it's just like this is the same world, I guess.
Or when they go to Rambo's farm, looks different. Obviously, years have passed, whatever. But yeah,
it's crossing genres and crossing like formats. It's weird.
Well, you telling me about that one show that we're living with Kevin or something like that, where like it switches from when it's depression or
that's a good show.
Yeah, you keep telling me
that's a good show.
And it's kind of the same thing, just with TV shows. Yeah, you know, you change the thing, change the tone.
Because what was it? Like, dude, like, what was it? Remember, did you ever see those Thor shorts where he
lives with a roommate?
Yeah, that's canon now.
What?
It's canon.
Oh, right, because one of the things
in the Love and Thunder, he works at fucking Asgard and shit.
He's like a tour guide or something, right?
Daryl.
Daryl, yeah. It's so dumb.
So it's canon now.
It's canon. Well, we don't know if it's canon, but it's him, right?
Yeah.
It could have been a different one.
No.
Well, you're the one that always talks about multiverse. You know?
No.
There's a world out there where Thor is still fat.
Yeah, I would love that. Fat Thor is the best.
Not to mention his crushing depression, but yeah,
he's the best.
He's the best. Yeah,
drank a lot of beer, played a lot of Fortnite.
Yeah. You know, hated a bunch of Fortnite kids. Yeah. Oh, horrible.
He opened the fucking beer with the hammer.
Oh yeah. That existed for a while.
No.
Yeah. You know what I started watching though again recently? This is completely off the fucking track, but it's the one thing you said, different tone. Hit Monkey.
Yeah.
It has a season 2. I didn't even know it had season 2. And it has fucking Sudeikis, so we know and love.
Fucking Sudeikis is back.
Yeah. And season 2 feels like, they gave you guys a little bit more money. You know, the first one looked all choppy and shit. The second one, look, it's a little more streamlined.
Yeah.
But,
that came out of nowhere, too. Like, I was surprised when they dropped the season 2 of that.
Seriously, it was like 3 years?
Yeah, because they killed that whole thing. Because it was supposed to be, because MODOK.
Yeah.
And then Hit Monkey. And there was going to be a fucking...
another one?
Tigra and like Dazzler were gonna have a show or something like that.
And Dazzler together? Are they gonna be like competing in dance competitions?
No,
and
it was gonna be like a
sing-offs?
weird like talk show or something. Like they were like hosting a morning show or something. It was something weird. And there was gonna be a Howard the Duck show. That Kevin Smith was gonna executive produce.
Yeah, I remember that.
And then the idea was that at some point they were gonna do a crossover, and all of these guys were gonna team up, and they were gonna become the Offenders.
Oh, neat.
Yeah,
Including MODOK?
yeah,
But he's like what was he, like the claymation, wasn't he?
yeah. I think that was the idea, was that they were gonna do something where like the Offenders show was gonna be its own thing, so it's gonna have its own style and look.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
As compared to everything else.
Yeah,
That could
but
have been
it was gonna tie into everything.
Hit Monkey also?
Yeah,
Oh,
he was
shit.
gonna be part of the team.
Oh, shit.
Yeah,
Well, I haven't finished season 2. I just started it, but I mean, if that ends that way, then damn.
yeah.
Which I doubt now. Maybe that's why they probably had to
Well, no, they
it.
killed it. They killed it. They were just like, oh, we're not
That's
doing
what I'm saying.
it.
But
Yeah.
that's why they brought out another
Yeah.
season of it. Maybe they retweaked
Maybe.
it. And, I don't know.
Like I remember hearing about that Offenders thing. I'm like, that sounds kind of cool. Like that sounds kind of interesting, but you know,
Anything that sounds too cool to be true, you know it won't happen.
yeah.
It's out of the way.
Although, did you know that there's a MODOK miniseries in
Another one?
comics from a few years ago?
Or they made the show canon.
In the show canon, yeah.
Well, they made the daughter canon or
I
something.
made them
right?
all, yeah.
All really?
Oh, yeah.
I know she was on the cover for a couple of
Yeah,
them.
yeah.
And you're like, oh, what? They're paying homage? No.
No, it was interesting. It was interesting how they did it. And Patton Oswalt wrote it. He wrote the comic, so.
So he knew how to fucking
yeah.
wheedle. Well, his Patton Oswalt doing MODOK's voice.
Yeah.
And from then on, I could never see anyone else playing MODOK. It could have been something. It could have been a
Yeah, it was an interesting show.
contender.
Wasn't it like Sudeikis? He was Iron Man on that show, I think.
And what?
In the MODOK.
Oh, was he?
I think he was. Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
I don't remember that.
Yeah.
But you're right. No, he plays the dead assassin in this
Yeah.
one. So, and it sounds funny because I think every time I watch this, like especially season 2, it sounds like he's talking to nobody because no one's paying attention. I think that's what they're going for.
Yeah.
They probably put him in a booth by
Yeah.
himself
He's
to
a
do
ghost.
those lines. Yeah.
He goes.
Yeah.
Even the monkey doesn't pay attention.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You know, a lot's going on. He's talking and no one's.
Yeah.
He's like telling you, "Hey, this is happening. Why is no one paying attention?"
No.
Fucking ghosts.
It's pretty funny.
We should have our own ghosts here.
Yeah. Well,
I miss
yeah.
our ghosts.
The freaking Marvel stuff. I think that's it's just hard because I think, like, to me at least, I enjoy the interconnectivity.
Yeah.
But I know a lot of people get frustrated because they're just like, oh, I have to watch this to understand this, and it's homework. And
It's homework. I didn't watch Generation V,
yeah.
right? But now I can't watch season 2 of The Boys because it ties into it.
It ties in way more than that.
Yeah, you see?
Yeah.
And I keep hearing that, so I'm like, oh, I gotta watch Generation V. I don't want to watch it.
It's pretty good.
I don't want to watch it.
pretty
It's
good.
homework.
It's
You don't
pretty-
give me homework on my days off.
It's pretty good.
How dare you?
It's pretty entertaining.
Give it to me as a 3-week assignment at least.
It's pretty entertaining.
I could wait.
I liked it a little more than I thought it was. I thought the same thing. I thought, like, oh, this is a money grab, like, just, spin off.
Well, it probably was, but it was a good one.
And the first episode, I was like, oh, interesting, because it ties in, like, directly from the first episode. I'm like, okay, cool. And then, like, it kind of slows down, and like it sets up little things here and there. And then when you watch the new season of The Boys, you're just like, oh, that thing is super important from that show.
See, I don't know. I might just be out completely on The Boys.
No more season.
No more?
One more.
Or maybe I'll wait then.
Oh, just do it. It's fun. It's fun.
No, it's not.
Yeah.
When you're complaining about watching a show, it's not fun anymore.
I'm not complaining.
I am.
Oh, wow.
I'm complaining about
watch
watching a whole show to watch another show I want to watch. No,
Yeah.
I'm not gonna do
That's
that.
how we do things.
nah.
You read comics. That's how comics work.
And it kills me. Kills me all the time. Oh, make sure you read that following issue and this issue. I'm like, I don't get that book, bitch. Why do you want me to buy that book? Because it's going to tell you 2 things you need to know before you read the following issue of this book.
That's how comics work, man.
It's a fucking Batman and the Boom 2, whatever the fuck it was. You know?
Yeah.
You find out afterwards how they stole it, but first of all, here it is.
There it is. It's already done.
Fuck you.
Like, what was it? Dre gave me some old 90s comics, and there was like a Valor. Mark Waid wrote it though.
Ooh.
And I was like, I've never read this book. Like, I've never, like, I know who the character is. And I read that just random issue. it's so weird. Like 90s comics, like the format of them are so odd. Like it's very like
in your head.
like basically like Triplicate Girl is telling someone, I forgot her name, but she's this other Legionnaire character about Valor. She's like, oh, Valor's so great. Valor this and that.
Amazing.
Like we pulled him out of the Phantom Zone and and he does this, and then you're like, and it's like a good like 5 pages to be like, if you've never read a Valor comic, that's who he is, right?
It gives you, you know what did that? I was reading Deathlock, discount. It did that in the first page.
Dude, it's like the 50th anniversary or some shit.
How the hell is he alive for 50? Older than most characters I know. 50 years.
Deathlock. Wolverine celebrated his 50th anniversary this year.
What?
Wolverine came out the same year as Deathlock?
Oh man, how are these guys older than me? By like a few years. Think about it. These, you were like 8 years old. No, you were negative 8 years old.
When Deathlock appeared.
Your dad was negative 8 years from you. You know.
And he probably loved Deathlock.
Your dad was probably grabbing comics at the time. He's like, "Who is this guy?"
You know, when I was first getting the comics, I wasn't a Deathlock fan,
but it was in your repertoire.
But yeah, it totally was, because I loved. I'm a Spider-Man, but then I loved, like, my favorite Marvel team was the New Warriors.
Oh yeah,
and it was very like, you know, like it was like X-Men are cool, whatever, but like fucking New Warriors are badass.
They're having fun.
And so like I love New Warriors, and then that kind of went to like fucking Rage and fucking Deathlock, and
they started getting edgy.
Yeah, and I was like,
you're sharpening your knife.
You're getting some chains.
Some chains wrapping around your fist.
Dude, Deathlock is a fucking zombie cyborg. What more do you fucking need?
I have nothing more.
Yeah.
I remember getting Deathlock because it was in like in the 50-cent box, but I had so much Deathlock.
Yeah, Deathlock, man.
Yeah.
Dude, my favorite recently, when Jason Aaron was doing Wolverine the X-Men, at the same time they were doing X-Force. Okay. Wolverine was on that team, and Deathlock was on that team. But it was really interesting because Deathlock on that team, he was connected to a future Deathlock.
Oh, right.
So he can communicate back and forth, right? So there's this one issue of Wolverine the X-Men where like they fucking bring him to the campus, and I forgot who, someone needs to substitute for a class.
Yeah.
And Deathlock's just like, ask me anything about the future. And fucking like Kid Gladiator is like, oh, what's my future hold? And he looks at him, he's like, 50-50 chance you either become the greatest Avenger or the Avenger's greatest threat. And he's like, I could live with that, right? And back and forth. But then there was a kid named Evan who was a clone of Apocalypse.
Right.
And they had got him out of the brainwashing thing. But he by biologically he was Apocalypse.
Yeah.
And he's like, what about me? And Deathlock just looks at him and he's just like, I don't know. And then you're like, and he didn't want to talk about it, and he fucking leaves, and then
put a bullet in the kid.
And, yeah, Wolverine's like, you all right? He's like, keep an eye on that one. And then they show like what he saw, and he becomes Apocalypse and fucking just destroys the world and shit.
Okay, well, why didn't you tell him that, dude? You're gonna destroy the fucking world.
Yeah. Yeah.
Done.
But I remember it was cool because when they first saved Evan, and he found out he was like clone Apocalypse. Like Wolverine was like, I'm gonna help you get through this. I'm gonna teach you how to control your anger and this and that, right? And then Evan became like really good friends with Deadpool for some reason.
No, what?
Yeah, Deadpool took care of him, right?
Sure.
And so I remember like Deadpool breaks into the mansion to go see him, and he's like, yeah, Mr. Logan said he's gonna teach me this and that. And he shows him like, you know, all these like meditation books, and he's like, nah, he throws it away, and he gives him a fucking big old bag of pork.
Saves the universe. Right. Fucking Deadpool saves the universe.
And I was like, that's hilarious.
Here's your meditation. No. Lefty or righty? Horrible.
That's funny.
I guess I remember last time I saw Deathlock was in the Savage Avengers.
He was part of that team, right?
He was time traveling with those guys, and he was still linked up with the future one, who was trying to kill him. I think at this point. Yeah. So I don't know. It's weird.
That was that weird one. Right? Conan was on the team.
No, they were trying to find Conan too because he was an anomaly.
Yeah.
He had just come into the Marvel universe, so he's an anomaly.
Yeah.
That was fun.
It's weird, man.
I enjoyed it.
Comics are weird.
Yeah.
Love.
Because of that, I got to learn a lot about those B-side characters, and that we don't really talk about much.
It's a really good book. Kirkman wrote it, I think. I think it's Kirkman.
The Robert Kirkman.
Yeah.
Our best pal.
Yeah. where there's a whole idea where like these villains from the future come back in time
No.
and they wipe out all the heroes,
Mm-hmm.
right? And the only ones that are still around are like the D-list characters that didn't get written about in history.
Nice.
So there's and it's fucking Deathlock, and it's Sleepwalker,
Oh shit.
fucking Gravity.
Gravity.
Yeah.
Wait, this is a '90s book?
No. This was like early 2000s,
What the fudge?
and it was like and it was kind of cool because it was fucking Terror. Yeah, he was there, and then Aranya was there,
All right. Okay.
which was funny because she gets killed, and Terror like he could just add like body parts to himself.
Oh no.
And he got his arm blown off,
Uh-huh.
and so like he takes her arm and he puts it on, and then the Aranya armor goes on him, and he's like, "Oh, cool."
Wait, that's like Girl Aranya?
Yeah, yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Not to be confused with the Tarantula. That's what's
Yeah, Tarantula, yeah.
Ah,
And so,
I guess.
but that's a fun book.
Wait, she dies?
she dies
in
yeah.
that book?
Yeah, dude, they all die.
Oh.
And then the whole thing is like,
Oh.
I forget who it is, but someone comes and is like, "Oh, you guys can't be here." Oh, they try to go to the future to go fight them
Oh.
and try to stop it, but then like they stop it from happening.
Yeah.
But then I think like Reed Richards, like he's just like brain inside of Herbie.
Oh, in the future?
Yeah, and he's like, "Hey, you guys can't go back. Like your timeline doesn't exist anymore.
Yeah,
like,
you
know,
fucked it up.
like you saved everybody, but you can't go back."
Mm-hmm.
So they get stuck in the year 2099.
Wait, everyone's dead though?
No, none of them. They saved them. They
Oh.
stopped the guy. They stopped the villain from going back in time.
Oh, okay.
But in doing that, they erased their own timeline.
Yeah, and they stopped being.
Yeah.
I mean, did we really miss much?
No.
Sleepwalker, I mean, was he really cool in the 2000s? No.
Yeah, Sleepwalker's cool.
Yeah, okay. In 1994,
He's so cool.
20 years later.
Bring him back.
No, Aranya was alright. I mean, I remember it was for kids. It was one of their weird attempts to make a Spider-Man cool.
Well, I thought it was funny because it was like their fucking attempt at a Hispanic Spider-Man,
Yeah.
and it was like J. Michael Straczynski that created that character.
Yeah. What's it called? That Swinginimus?
Yeah.
It was before we knew the Hispanics could actually write comics and stuff like that, you know?
But then I remember that they
Different
retconned her because I think she lost her fucking magical powers or whatever,
Yeah.
and then
They gave her a yo-yo
no during
or something.
yeah, she had like the talisman or some shit that gave her spider powers. But it was interesting because Dan Slott did that Spider Island thing
Right.
where people gained random spider powers.
Everyone.
And so she got spider powers, and then it didn't go away, and so now she has regular spider powers.
So they kind of retconned it?
Yeah.
Kind of?
She's in the Madam Web, right? Like
Kind of?
yeah, right? One of them is Aranya, right?
One of them is Aranya.
Yeah, right.
The Hispanic one?
Aranya Corazon, the greatest comic book name ever.
Yeah. Let's not go there. Let's
Still haven't watched that movie.
Still watch the movie?
Still
It's
watch.
on the server.
I know.
All you need is time that you'll never
I know.
get back.
It keeps looking at me. And I'm just like,
All you need is time that you never
me
get
and Asher almost watched it on Saturday.
You guys should have
And we
watched.
didn't watch it.
You guys would have enjoyed 10% of that.
Yeah, I don't know.
No, you know what? No.
Don't.
Watch it by yourself. I don't think putting someone else through that pain is the kind of person you want to be. Because at the end you'll be like, all right, turned off. I'm sorry.
I'm sorry.
I didn't mean to put you through that.
But was it? Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I think it. You know, it's kind of true because like I always make fun of people that say that. Like when people complain about like the last couple DC movies, and they're like, "Why watch it? They don't connect the shit." Like and it's just because you want to watch the movie, right?
Yeah.
And like that's how I am with fucking Madam Web. I'm like, doesn't connect it. So I need to watch it.
For no reason. You're not gonna get a Morbin time extended
No.
cut, or you're not gonna get Venom trailer at the end. You're not gonna get anything.
Yeah.
You're gonna get fucking Spiders Man,
Spider-Man.
and potential future Spider Women, potential.
Possibly.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I don't know, man. Like I want to see Venom. I'm curious about Venom.
I'm gonna go see that.
Curious about Craven.
I
It's
haven't seen the trailer for it.
it's not doing it for me.
No?
And then they Sony likes to do that where like they keep dumping trailers and they show you like everything, and I was
Ooh.
like, that's neat. I'm all right.
Is that what they did with that last Venom trailer?
Yeah.
They pretty much told
Dude,
me everything.
that's what I was telling fucking Mark. I was like they should have kept Null as a secret. Like
Yeah.
it's just, when you see the movie, you're like, oh shit, but
That's amazing.
Yeah.
But if it's not null, then it's okay, right? Because they're kind of teasing you, saying it's null, but then they're gonna come out and be like, no, it's like Super Symbiote Man or
It's
something.
something. No, they
Yeah.
call him Noel.
Oh, they call him Noel?
They call him Noel.
No, Noel.
Yeah.
I guess.
I think I don't know if the trailer you saw, but he says something like my creator's looking for me, and he's like, what's his name? He's like, no, and he's like, don't say that name, like,
Eddie, Eddie, I'm gonna make this horse to me.
dude, that
Horse?
thing went so viral, the fucking horse in the trailer, or whatever.
Really?
In the Venomverse, there's an issue with the horse.
I saw there someone made a variant cover with the horse.
Oh, there's a whole story.
It's a whole story.
There's a whole story with the horse.
Yeah, all right.
Yeah.
Marvel said, "Oh, that was a good idea. Those 2 seconds, people jerked off so much to it. Let's make a whole comic out of it." I mean, when I first saw the picture, I just saw a picture originally of the horse in a Venom attire, and I was like, "Oh, what the fuck?" That's all was going in my head.
Yeah.
Didn't see anything until like this past weekend when I saw the actual trailer. It literally goes on the horse, and you know,
And he's fucking
he's
riding. He's riding the horse.
He's riding the fucking lightning.
Mm-hmm.
I really hope that horse is named Lightning, because damn.
I like when he tells him too. He goes, "How fast can you make this horse without killing it?" And he's like, "Let's find out." Like,
See, it's gonna be a fun time. You know,
Yeah.
regardless
Oh, yeah,
if you
yeah.
go or not, you're gonna know you're gonna have a fun time.
oh yeah, no, those movies are kind of dumb, but they're fun.
I want to say the same thing about Morbius, but I'm not going
It's
to
not. It's not.
because it's too serious. It takes itself too serious.
Yeah, I think that's the problem. Is it? Like,
Too serious.
Yeah.
Well, keep it to Venom, and that's it. Once this Venom thing is done, there's no more.
Oh, there's more.
God.
There's more.
I mean, Craven. I'm sorry, Craven, and there's more.
No, that's probably more. They're probably gonna do a fucking. What was it? Silver Sable? There's talks about Silver Sable.
Ooh, lethal protector.
Lethal Protector.
Ooh.
There's talks of. Well, there was a planned script for a movie called Silver and Black, and it was Silver Sable and Black Cat a team up movie.
What?
No.
Wait, is there Black Cat already?
No.
No.
We've had Felicia Hardy.
Yeah.
In the Andrew Garfield movies.
Part 3, right?
The second one.
Second one, yeah. Okay. Part 2.
She's like Harry's assistant.
Yeah.
But she's there to steal shit. Yeah. And it's what's her face too from Rogue One. Felicity something.
Oh, really? Yeah. Oh, shit. But that never went
But
anywhere.
that never went anywhere. And then there's talks that like
Sydney Sweeney?
that they
Sydney
want to use
Sweeney?
her in the Spider-Man movies or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So as Black Cat.
And Black Cat.
She's too short, though. She's too little.
Dude, how long is that little dude?
And then she's going to have a threesome with fucking Spider-Man and Mary Jane here?
Those are 2 different movies.
Oh.
No, 3 different movies. There was that Zendaya fucking tennis movie, right?
Oh. I want to go home now. Horrible.
Yeah.
All right.
So I don't know.
Cool. That's interesting.
Well, I was reading this article about how like Sony's doing that shit on purpose. Like the whole like if Sony makes a movie, then Marvel can't use those characters. So it's like that's why they're making all these stupid villain movies.
Are you for reals?
Yeah.
Are they cock blocking, as the kids say?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
So why doesn't Marvel just get ahead of it and just start themselves?
Because Sony has the rights to shit.
But you just said if they don't make the movie, they can't do anything about it, right?
Well, no, because I guess the way it works is it like so. For instance, like so they can't use these villains.
These already made villains.
Yeah, in Spider-Man movies. So yeah, that's the only way they can use those characters.
What if like you get other villains that haven't been used, like the Jackal or something? You know,
you could do that.
You know,
you could do that, but no, but it would have to be in the Spider-Man movie.
In the Marvel Spider-Man movie.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
But then if somebody says, "No, I'm a cock block. I'll make my own."
Or fucking Bryan Cranston is the Jackal.
I watched that.
Yeah.
I watched that 2 times.
That's the thing that drives me crazy, man. Like I get what you're trying to do and everything, but like these Spider-Man villain movies without Spider-Man are so fucking confusing, man. Like
Have some mention of them, maybe. You know. Or...
I'm telling you, like I think the easiest fix is just this is Andrew Garfield's Spider-Man universe. Like just bring him back. Because you can't bring back Tobey Maguire. Dude, he's too old. He's too old at this point. Yeah.
I mean, Andrew Garfield's kind of older than Tobey.
No, he's not.
Really?
Yeah.
Andrew Garfield's younger?
Yeah.
Really?
By a lot.
What?
Yeah. Tobey Maguire's like
oh, not Tobey. Sorry, the other kid. Oh my God.
Tom Holland?
Tom Holland, yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry, dude. Fucking the other guy.
Yeah.
Too many Spider-Man.
Yeah, too many Spider-Man.
Yeah.
Just make, because I think it was I think that was the easiest way to do it. And I think they gave themselves
And now
the way to do it. Because in No Way Home, he talks about how after Gwen died, he got super dark and he fucking killed somebody and the whole thing, right? So you do a thing where you explain away all these movies like Venom and Morbius and all that shit, right? I was like, oh, he hasn't been around because he fucking quit. He was like, I'm done.
Spider-Man no more.
And then something happens where he's just like, time to do it.
I
Gotta come back.
Guess it's easy, dude. Yeah. He comes back because the goop comes up, and he knows about the goop already because someone else already told him about the alien goop. So he's like, "Oh, I know about you, goop." So he starts back up slowly but surely. Wears a cape, maybe wears a suit a day or two, and then, oh no, it's evil.
Oh no, oh no, it's calling me Eddie.
Yeah, Eddie. I fucking hate that.
You love it. I love how like reading articles about like Tom Hardy is such a fucking like method actor.
Fucking hate
that he like does the Venom voice and then like he plays it in his ear so he can respond to it.
I saw his was a YouTube short, one of those YouTube shorts, and it had him like, "Oh, can you describe what kind of method actor you're?" "Oh, I'm not a method actor. Because to be a method actor, you have to be blah, 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 blah." I'm like, shut the fuck up, Tom Hardy, and just be like, "No, I'm not a method actor. I'm cool."
See, I always make joke about Tom Hardy. How like I think when he gets a role, he's like, "What's the voice?"
Yeah.
Once he gets the voice, that's the whole character.
It's always the same stupid variation of the voice, though.
Like his Eddie Brock voice is so weird because I'm like, what is that accent? Like, what is that supposed to be? Like,
not his Venom voice, his Eddie Brock voice. Yeah.
It's kind of squeaky. It's kind of like, you know,
I don't want to be a goofy guy, but you know, still want to be kind of tough.
Yeah.
So
because I'm Eddie.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
Don't ask me.
You love it.
I'm gonna go watch it twice.
Yeah. In IMAX.
4X.
4X.
3D. 5Gs. LMNOPs.
LMNOPs.
Yeah. All of them.
I remember when the second one came out. But I was real excited that she wanted to go. So like, all right. And it was like that was like right as we're coming out of the pandemic, right? So I was like, I don't think I had been to the theater much before that.
For the second one?
Yeah. And so I remember she was all like, let's go. I'm like, all right, fuck it, let's go. And when I looked it up, and I remember, what was it called? There used to be a theater in Pasadena, next to the Romans.
Oh, the Playhouse.
Yeah, and it was like fancy, like it was like the art house movies.
Yeah.
And it was playing there.
What?
And I was like tempted to be like, let's go, just so we could say we went to see Lemley's.
Lemley's, there you
go. I go, let's go so we could say we saw fucking Venom at Lemley's, right?
This snotty hoity-toity motherfucker saw Venom at Lemley's.
Yeah.
All right.
And then, but then it was like $20 through $5. But I'm like, never mind.
Per person?
Yeah, not worth the joke. Not worth the joke.
Those theaters weren't even that comfortable.
Yeah,
they were small.
Yeah, artsy fartsy.
Yeah. It's not there no more, huh?
No, it's something else. It's called something else, but like now it's a weird like combination, like art house movie theater and regular theater. Like Deadpool's playing there, I think.
Oh, when it came out or like now?
No. So,
like years later?
No, Deadpool Wolverine.
That came out like a year ago.
No.
How long did it come out?
August.
What year are we in?
What year?
It's been a month. September. We're already at the end of August. Yeah.
Yeah, dude. It's already gonna Disney Plus in October.
Oh, really?
October 1st, 2nd, something like that.
That takes 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Well, you can watch it in its full HD, 180dp glory.
IMAX sound.
Is that what they do in Disney?
That's what they brag about.
Hey, by the way, I got before we continue on, I gotta give them a shout out, Disney, for a bit of an Agatha butt.
Agatha butt. I mean, you know, they did Hemsworth right on the big screen.
Yeah.
So you know.
Yeah. They gave us a nice Hemsworth butt. You know, everyone enjoyed it. I enjoyed it.
Although you know what, there's a making of thing. It's not real.
Oh no, he's wearing underwear, wasn't he?
CGI. Yeah.
I wouldn't be surprised if Agatha was the same thing.
Well, it's kind of blurry too. It
Yeah.
was kind of like
Yeah. It was kind of frumpy her butt. Don't let that get around, but that's a little frumpy.
See, that's another thing. It's interesting, like casting for Agatha because it's very like because in the comics it's this old lady. Like,
Yeah.
like, it's real. Like,
It's super old.
Yeah, and so like you're like, oh, I guess.
But they say she's old here.
Yeah.
You know, just the way she looks. You know, that's just.
And it's funny too because she's been around forever too. Like I always forget like certain movies pop up. I'm like, oh yeah, she was in that. Like and that was like almost 20 years ago. Like,
Older. Could be older. Agatha is originally Doctor Strange, really?
No, her first appearance.
Avengers or something.
Fantastic Four.
Oh, really?
She was Franklin's governess.
Oh shit.
Yeah. And then Reed was like, and then they found out like, oh, you're a fucking witch. Like,
Whoops.
yeah. And then she comes back in the Vision, Scarlet Witch Vision book, and she's like, you know,
The evil, the one we know.
yeah, but she's playing I'm a governess and stuff, but she knows that, you know, there's some magic and shit going on.
Nice.
Yeah.
She plays it coy. She plays it on the low.
Yeah, I think in the latest Scarlet Witch book, they brought her back, and she's like younger. Like she doesn't look all decrepit anymore.
They just got to appeal to those tallywhackers, you know?
Yeah.
I guess.
But, yeah, that was interesting. And it was funny because I remember like everybody when that Scarlet Witch, when the WandaVision first came out, everyone was like, "Oh, that's Agatha Harkness." I'm like, "Oh, it seemed a little too obvious." And I'm like, "Oh, it was."
Telling you're 50-50.
I don't like it.
Yeah,
I don't like
you
it.
just can't tell. Well, that's the whole point. That's the best part of TV. When you can tell what's gonna happen.
Yeah.
I get lost. Start losing interest.
Yeah,
I'm like, if you start seeing it all before it's happened, it's just no more fun. But if they throw you for a loop, I'm in.
Yeah.
You know, you saying that the kid's wicked, kind of like, can it?
Yeah.
I don't think so, but still can it? Talked a lot about the stupid show.
Yeah. And the thing too, everyone's like, "Oh, yeah, I think he's wicked, man."
See,
like even like the boyfriend. Like on the phone, like he kind of looked like fucking. I mean, I don't think. I don't think he is, but it kind of gave that vibe, man.
You calling him Hulkling?
He kind of looked like him. I don't think it's supposed to be him, but I think it's supposed to be like a reference. Though.
He's into big dudes.
Yeah.
Hey.
And then I was talking to someone the other day. And I was like I think it's an easy way to do Hulkling, like. And he already exists in the MCU. So here's what you do.
He's a Skrull, right?
Yeah, he's a Skrull. Okay. It's a Skrull freaking Kree hybrid. Right. Here's how you do it. You get rid of that. Right.
Get rid of it.
Kind of.
All right.
So what you do? At the end of the She-Hulk, he shows up with Scar, right?
Oh, my son.
And Scar's like a whatever character. Like he's not a great, not a great character.
He's dead now, isn't he?
I think so.
Yeah.
But he's not a great character. Right. So here's what you do. You reveal, it's Scar, quote unquote, right? But then in Scar's origin is it when fucking Hulk was on Sakaar, he met the Red Queen and they had a kid, and whatever, right?
They fucked silly.
Yeah. So what if same thing happens? He was on Sakaar, he met the Red Queen, they hooked up with her, right? But we find out
there's a touch of magic.
We find out that it wasn't the Red Queen.
Oh.
She's a fucking Skrull.
Oh.
That was posing as the Red Queen to be left alone. Like, it's just like, oh, don't mess with me, you know, this and that. So now you have a character that's half Hulk, half fucking Skrull. Fucking Hulkling. Done.
I got no problem with this.
Easy.
He can transform. He can do whatever you need him to. Because Krees don't have real power. They're just, another armada in the sky.
It's fucking blue and snotty and shit.
Yeah. This way we can keep them green the whole time.
Yeah.
Blue and snotty.
Yeah, they're all like, we're the greatest of the universe.
Oh, snotty. I think I meant like mocosos.
Oh, yeah, that too, maybe. But
that could work.
Easy fix. It is your Hulkling.
But it's just adding more patches to this fucking tire and shit.
That's what it is, man.
I don't know. I hope it's someone else. You know what? It's Clarion for fucking DC.
It's Clarion.
It's Clarion the Witch Boy.
That's why the fucking thing he's covering his mouth is like fucking copyright infringement.
I'm Clarion the Witch Boy. That'd be interesting. Can't happen.
It's gonna be I'm telling you.
You think so? Too easy. Again, too easy. Too easy, and then you're gonna be right.
Yeah.
Too wrong. You know what? Too wrong. That way you're right. Right?
Because I think too, everyone talks about like, oh well, I guess when they interview him, they ask him about that, and he's like, who's that? I don't know. But like that's what they've been doing lately.
Harrison Ford does that shit all the time.
But he might just be old.
Shut up. Who's the Red Hulk? What's that? Fucking.
My favorite is when they ask him about the fucking anger bean and 616, and he goes, "What's 616?" She's like, "That's the universe you're in." He's like, "That's the universe I'm in." Like, so
like, wow, this is all so new to me and amazing. They made me try to cut my mustache. I tell you. I can't wait for either of those things.
I can't wait for that movie. That's February.
Yeah,
I'm looking forward to that. That's gonna be good.
Yeah, but it's like you gotta go through Craven first, and
I'm not watching Craven.
You have to watch Craven.
Every time I gotta go through fucking Joker first.
You don't have to watch Joker.
I have to watch Joker.
You can watch the Joker 3 times.
For the Gaga.
The Gaga, do it for the Gaga. Lady Gaga. Your Joker in my face. The Joker face. Yeah, it could be weird.
Yeah, it's gonna be weird.
Fantastic, dude. You don't even know. It's gonna be like the next fucking
I don't
Forrest
know.
Gump.
I don't know, man. I didn't like that first one. I was not a fan of that first one.
Because you didn't get it. You didn't get
I
the
didn't get
nuance.
it.
You
I
didn't get
didn't.
the magistry that is,
Just being,
you know.
I am angry.
Yeah, at
I'm
the
gonna
world.
and paint my face like a clown.
Yeah.
And
I'll beat up everybody except the midget.
yeah,
Yeah.
you can't say that.
Oh, the little person.
There you go.
Yeah, sorry about that, midgets. Yeah, I get it.
I don't know, man. Now I'm gonna watch it.
I'm gonna watch it twice.
Actually, you know what movie I'm really looking forward to? That fucking SNL movie.
Changing gears for a second. Yes.
Yeah.
I saw the trailer for that. Shit looked outrageous, and I don't think I'm gonna have a good time watching it.
Yeah.
But it's gonna be a good movie. Like, I think there's a lot of anxiety going
yeah.
on.
Oh,
A lot
yeah.
of like, oh, will they, won't they? You know, because after I saw that trailer, I went back on YouTube and I saw that first episode. There's a lot of shit happening
Yeah.
for 1 hour, supposed 1 hour of fucking that show.
Yeah.
And they're gonna touch on all that.
All of it. It's gonna be an hour and a half before they went on air.
Oh, so leading up to that, okay.
Yeah.
Because it looked like it was actually going on during the movie or during the
No.
show. Probably
Well,
might overlap.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, they're probably on the, what is it called?
Yeah.
Practicing, whatever.
Whoever they got to do Lauren Michaels, I don't know if I should believe him as a Lauren Michaels or like be like, you know what, it's fantasy. Let's go with it.
let's go with it.
Just go with it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They all look weird, like the Dan Aykroyd guy, the
Yeah.
Chevy Chase guy, like, you know.
They all don't look like their
Yeah.
counterpart. The Bill Murray guy doesn't look like him, kind of,
Yeah,
you know.
yeah.
Lauren Michaels guy is the closest one, but then again, I'm like, gosh, should I believe him?
No.
Lauren Michaels.
It's what's his face? Fucking Winston is from New Girl. He's playing
Eddie Murphy.
Eddie Murphy. What was his name? He was like an Ant-Man. He was like the
Omar Epps.
no. He did the first. They did a sketch back in the day where he was Ant-Man. He was like, oh, I'm Ant-Man. And
Oh,
like,
he talk a little bit like this, and I go like that. And I go, hey guys, and he came out in the one episode of Full House as the old man.
yeah,
Right? Talk like that?
Yeah.
I'm seen now in that episode of Full House. That one.
What was it? It's like
I read his name. He's a good actor,
yeah.
comedian too.
He had the skit where he was like a Dominican baseball player. And
Yeah.
like baseball has been very, very good to me.
Very, very good to me. Oh, Jesus. He black actor, skinny, small. Oh, gosh, I wish I could really know his name, and then it's going to haunt me, and then someone's going to be like, oh, it's that guy. And I'll be like, you're right, it was that guy. I'm sorry, I'm being racist for not knowing his name.
I've actually been watching this thing on YouTube where it's like these guys break down the seasons of SNL. And I think I got to like season 10.
They could do that?
Yeah. They give you like the classic sketches, but then they also tell you like the behind the scenes stuff.
Oh. Wait, how did they know?
It's just history and shit, just fucking, you know, whatever.
Allegedly.
Yeah. No, but the thing
is
was
all
the
allegedly.
thing was interesting. I didn't know this. There was like, I think it was season 5. They fucking fired Lorne Michaels, and they brought in someone else, and then they revamped it, and it wasn't working.
Yeah.
And then like they went for like 3-4 years. And the last year, it was like last ditch effort. They brought in fucking Martin Short, Billy Crystal. I forgot who else. It was like them big name people, and it still didn't work. So then they brought Lorne Michaels back.
Yeah.
But then there was this whole thing where like Lorne Michaels came back and he had a cast, but then like he didn't like most of them. So he said that there's this whole thing that the last episode of that season, they did a sketch where like they're like oh they're behind the set, and the set caught fire.
Right.
And Lorne Michaels goes in and he grabs John Lovitz and he pulls him out, and he just leaves the rest of them, right?
It's the only one I love was John Lovitz.
Yeah, and so like
It stinks.
so the whole thing was like oh, and then like I think the credits are rolling, and then like there's these writers, and he's like, oh yeah, there's free food in there, go in there. Like he fucking burned them too, right? But that cast was fucking crazy because it was like Robert Downey Jr.
Oh wait, that was like 90s then?
No, this is like
Late 80s?
Late 80s because like the next episode hasn't come out yet.
Yeah.
But the guy teased the next episode was like the Adam Sandler, Dana Carvey.
That's the 90s.
Yeah. And I was like, oh shit, like that's when, you know.
Oh, so he's not going by episodes; he's going by seasons, or by
yeah,
whatever. You go.
yeah.
Did he mention when he I think it was when he got fired? He goes, "Yeah, try doing this fucking show without me."
yeah.
Did he mention that? Yeah. Try to end this fucking show without me. You won't last. You won't last. And sure enough, they didn't last.
Which is fucking crazy because like they talk about how like it almost got canceled so many times, and I just when I drove into work today, I saw a billboard for like the premiere of Saturday Night Live,
Right?
which I was like, oh, what the fuck? I never see that, right? And it's like 50th season.
That's 50 years.
50 years of Saturday Night Live. That's fucking
That's old as Wolverine.
and Wolverine and Deathlock.
And Deathlock. 50 years, dude. Everything's what's it called? Not Centennial, No. Let's see, what, 50?
No, bicentennial.
Bicentennial, right?
No, that's 200.
Cinquentual?
No.
50?
50.
50. There's a name for that.
Yeah.
I forgot it.
Yeah.
Yeah, all right. Interesting. That does seem interesting.
Oh. That movie looks fun. I want to see that movie.
I'm
I wanna
for the
see
Plex.
that.
I don't think I'm going to pay to go see that unless it's $5. But I will watch it on the Plex. You know, I tell you, I don't go to movie theaters to watch something to rip my heart out or like.
You got it, man.
You know, I go watch it to go watch shit blow up and like be entertained.
I know, like, was it like fucking me and Joanna haven't watched the second Inside Out yet?
Oh, you're
Yeah,
gonna
everyone goes on about it. It's so good, isn't it? I'm just like, oh, it looks sad. Like,
They're all gonna be sad.
yeah.
They're all gonna be sad. The Inside Out, that Christopher Reeve's movie is gonna be
Oh,
sad.
I don't want to.
That one movie I sent you, a
Yeah.
documentary, that one guy found his dad's old fucking comic books and is trying to sell them or whatever. That's gonna be sad. His dad was OCD. What do you think his dad's thinking right now in fucking
man.
heaven saying, "What are you doing, Junior? Selling my shit."
I had a guy one time come into the store, and he was like, "Oh, my brother passed away," and he showed me. He goes, "I have some comics." He pulled them out, and they were like in a trunk. They were individually wrapped in blankets.
What?
Yeah,
Each issue?
yeah.
Like bag and boarded or just
No, that was the other thing that was crazy. It was just bagged. It was boarded,
oh.
but they're individually wrapped in fucking blankets. And I was like, "What the fuck?" Right? And that first Wolverine miniseries, the Chris Claremont, Frank Miller, that shit looked like it came off the shelf.
Oh.
I was like, "Oh my god!"
What do you think he did with that?
I don't know, man.
Wow.
Yeah,
But bag and boarded at least, homie.
I know.
Fuck.
Like I had a guy come in a couple weekends ago,
Yeah.
and I'm like, people ask me, "Do you buy comics?" I'm like, "I'm not buying it right now.
Yeah.
I'm not buying it right
Do you
now."
want to see what I have?
And then and this guy brought in like all these fucking like Silver Age, like Aquaman and Superman and whatever, and I was like, "Oh, right," but they were pretty water damaged,
Oh.
and I was like, I'm like, no, and then he was just like, "Come on, man," and I was like tempted just to fucking buy it for myself.
Yeah.
And I was like, "No, don't do it.
Yeah,
Don't do it.
Just put them in your box and you can
Don't
put them
do
in
it.
your trunk.
Yeah.
Don't worry about it.
Get out of
Take
here.
them home.
Get out of here."
How much did you want for them?
He didn't say. He just was like but he was saying shit like oh well this one, it was like some random like Transformers book, but that was the worst one. It was like destroyed, right? He's like, online they're going for like $200. I'm like, yeah, like in good condition. Like
I'm lucky I even give you 20 for this. This has been like 20 for the whole lot. Take it or leave it.
I was tempted, man. I was
Take it or
tempted.
leave it. $50. Go away.
I love old comic books, man.
Yeah, the smell, the musty smell of mold,
Yeah.
mildew. Like an archive. Horrible. Next time, just be like, $20. That's all I gotta have.
That's true.
And just take it. And take it or leave it. And they're like, no. That way you don't deal with the hassle. You don't deal with them being like, oh, let me show you what I got. I'd be like, look, I'm not buying anything, but if you have anything, $20.
Yeah.
Take it or leave it. If it's crap, you lost $20.
Nah.
If it's good shit, then
I don't know, man.
You made $20.
I think the dice roll on that is not great.
I'm just
It's gonna be
saying.
a lot of fucking Valiant and 90s.
If they want their $20, there you go.
I don't
You
know.
know, a lot of Valiant.
A lot of Valiant.
As long as you get 20 Valiants,
That's true. I don't think 40 of them make a profit.
Making profit, yeah. I'm gonna sneeze, but I don't want to sneeze. Wait a second. When it's like right here, and it's right here, but you don't want to let it go.
There you go.
Let it go. Let it snow. All right, they're good.
All right.
Anyway, where were we? You got like 5 minutes.
Oh.
I don't know. I don't even know. I just realized I set it to like the wrong time
Oh.
thing
I think good.
again. Yeah, I wish I could like modify it as I go along, but I can't.
Oh, you'll break it.
I probably will.
Don't break it.
Yeah, I'm breaking the internet all the time.
Stop breaking the internet.
Nah, that's all right. That's all I do. It's what they pay me for.
Do they?
Yeah.
Don't they pay you to fix the internet?
Oh shit, you're right. Fuck, I gotta call that store back. Oh, it's not working. Perfect.
pour fucking coffee into the CPU.
Mm-hmm.
There you go.
I don't like to talk about work that often, but earlier today, I had a guy who was like, I can't print. Did you hit print? He's like, yeah, I hit print. He had all these, like, you know how when you hit print, it gives you another page that says, this is the preview, what it's going to look like.
Yeah,
and this is
yeah.
He had like 20 of them in the background opened up.
Oh, he didn't.
He didn't hit print.
Yeah.
Yeah. Once you hit print, it's like, oh, I don't know. It just kept on doing it. I'm like, Control P. Okay. And he was like, oh.
That's funny.
That is the end of the story.
That's pretty funny.
That's my job. That I'm there to help you. I am the most helpful person in IT.
I go to my supervisor today. So he told me, he goes, hey, I just want to let you know that I feel comfortable that, like, I don't need to check your work anymore.
Ooh.
And he goes, so, you know, and he goes, so don't make any mistakes. And I was like, have I been making mistakes? He goes, here and there. I'm like,
they tell me.
They tell me to check it, right?
Then continue checking my shit, fool.
I'm like, what do you mean here and there?
Yeah, fuck that. I don't want here and there. This is all archive shit. This goes and it's never coming back. Yeah. See, I've gotten to the point where no one checks my work, but they really should be checking it.
It's fun, man.
It is. It's a good place to be. It's fun. Yeah. You know, you get to tell the kids what to do and then, like, not be, you know, it's not my fault. The kids did it.
No.
Yeah, thank you, bro.
Good times.
Good times are had by all. So that ends our recap of Agatha Harkness and the Tribe of Mystery, or what it's called. Yeah. I did like the way it started. We didn't even talk about the way it started.
Pretty good.
Fucking True Detective.
Yeah. And then,
and it became True Detective.
Yeah. And it was like, oh, it's all in her head.
Yeah, and then it's Aubrey Plaza.
Aubrey Plaza being weird and creepy.
Is there anything else you can do?
No.
Jason Statham movie. Don't talk about that because that was still being weird.
Oh, that's right.
She was still being weird in that movie.
No, there's a movie with her and Bill Hader. And, like, it's weird. Like, it's like fucking, what's his name? Phil Coulson. What's his name? Clark Gregg.
Yeah.
Is her dad. And she's like a teenager, and she's like trying to get laid, and like
what?
Yeah, and it's over the summer.
Oh, it's not bad. I saw that.
Yeah. She's like a lifeguard or something. Yeah.
Something. It was a movie for a while. It was only like a certain theater or something like that, right?
Yeah. And she's playing like the straight man. Like she's playing like she wasn't being the weird, you know.
Yeah. But that was still kind of weird, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. She can't be anything but weird.
Aubrey Plaza. The most famous person from Scranton, Pennsylvania.
Scranton.
That's where she's from.
Like the Office, Scranton. That's Scranton. Yeah. That's where the Office is.
Yeah. That's where she's really from.
There's no such thing as Scranton.
Yeah.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
The Office is real?
The Scranton. Yeah, Scranton is really the place.
So I Google Scranton, Pennsylvania. It's real.
Yeah.
It exists in the reality. Oh shit. Mm-hmm. I thought Scranton was like in Burbank somewhere. No. You know.
Oh yeah, they filmed it, but like you know.
What?
Yeah.
So those scenes are from real Scranton?
No, well, maybe. I don't know.
I gotta talk to Aubrey Plaza and be like,
you know who else is from? Well, she's the most famous person from Scranton, Pennsylvania.
Okay.
She was voted the most famous person.
Voted, so she isn't. There's more.
You know who else is from Scranton, Pennsylvania?
Lady Gaga.
President Biden.
Our current. Wait a minute. Him and Aubrey Plaza are from the same town.
The same, yeah.
Isn't like the population like only 200 people there or something?
Who knows? Yeah.
Are they like neighbors?
No, I don't think so.
You think he babysitted her at one point?
Maybe.
The place you come to get fucking information that you didn't want.
About Scranton, Pennsylvania.
Scranton, Pennsylvania. A mystical place called Scranton, Pennsylvania. And that never existed until this very moment.
It always existed.
It only existed in my mind because I made it up for the movie, the show, The Office.
No, it's a real place.
Huh. All right. Just like the Philippines, huh?
Yeah, it's a real place.
No, it's not a real place. Stop lying.
I know a guy. I talk to him every day. He's from there. He used to be in a motorcycle gang when he was a teenager. He eats fucking duck eggs. Like
it's called balot.
That's disgusting.
It's the most delicious thing you'll ever have. That's disgusting.
He was trying to get me and the guy to eat it, and we're like, no. And he goes, it's like when you're on a high building. Don't look down. Just fucking do it.
Go. And just like, when you crunch on the beak, when you hear crunch, just keep going. Don't fucking stop.
Disgusting.
Because if you stop, you'll realize what you're eating. I had to keep on going, and then I had 3 of them.
Why would you do that?
Because the first one was just be like, ugh. Second was like, all right, I know what I'm doing. The third one was just like, fuck this. Give me that motherfucker. Let's go.
Oh, man.
Yeah. And then they had this other dish. Tell him if he knows what balo or blah blah or something like that. It's called. It's like made with blood from like goat or something, or pig blood or something,
yeah.
where they cook it, slow cooked, and they get this black fucking pudding stuff.
Oh.
It's so delicious though.
That sounds so gross.
Oh man, it was so good. I wish I could have some of that. Ask him if he knows how to do that.
He probably does.
Yeah. Ask him if there's this pudding that's made with blood, and see what he says. He goes, I don't know what island you're from, but he probably doesn't do that.
And he might just pull it out of the fridge. Or like,
Shit. Oh shit, that'd be cool.
He's a weird dude.
Yeah, I
He's a
hope
weird
so.
dude.
I hope so. How much crispy pata do you think that guy
I
eats?
did a lot. He was talking about it. He was, this is just a snack. This is just, I'm like, a snack?
Yeah, they're renowned eaters.
My the coworker who he was trying to convince us to eat it. He was like, what did that baby duck do to you? like.
Oh, it's a baby duck. Yeah, it was a black egg, or is it like brownie black?
Yeah.
Hey, you want to go get some? Right?
No.
You know what? We can probably go get some right now.
No, I'm good.
I know a place in West LA. You can probably go get some.
I'm good. I'm
You know?
good.
They also have little kebabs, like
Oh.
$2 little kebabs, and they're different kinds of meat.
What kind of meat?
Ah, it's a surprise.
I'm good.
You know, if it smells good, it tastes it, if it's delicious, you have another one. You know? Throwing it out there in the universe.
I'm good. I'm
if
good.
you ever want to go have some,
I'm all good.
I know a place.
Yeah, but what you do? Discuss it.
Delicious.
Baby dogs.
Delicious.
What did that baby dog do to you?
Nothing. That's why I ate it.
Horrible.
If it would have done something adorable and it would have made me smile, I would not have eaten
Nah,
it.
that's true.
But all it did was make me happy inside.
That's gross.
Yeah.
Ugh.
What's wrong with you?
Now, what's wrong with you?
And I was waiting for you to tell me
Yeah.
that. What's wrong with me?
Yeah.
It's like 3 or 2 first.
Yeah.
All right. No, I'm just saying, food's a interesting world.
Yeah.
You know,
Should
that's
be.
what when people tell me I'm a foodie. I'm like, are you really?
Are you? Yeah.
Are you really?
Yeah.
Here's a balot.
Ugh.
You know,
Ugh.
tell me you're a foodie after this shit, motherfucker.
I'm good, man.
Yeah. I had caviar not that long ago. I bought a little caviar. I've been sneaking caviar in my house because I don't want to share that shit with nobody. So I've been eating caviar and crackers.
You're fucking nose crane over here.
Yeah, motherfucking ice cream and shit with my fucking rosé, fucking bubbly and shit. Seriously. So, you know, it's good. It's salty. It's like a salty snack.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah.
you've had caviar,
Yeah,
right?
yeah,
It's
yeah,
like a
yeah.
salty snack. It's nothing to fucking like, oh my God, this is $100 worth of fucking, you know.
And just because it's ritzy and shit. That's all it is.
That's
yeah.
all it is.
Yeah.
Look, the thing cost me like $60 and, you know, well, crackers and cheese.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Look at nose crane over here. Like, yeah.
You know what? I'm not going to say I'm a foodie because I'm not a foodie, but I'll eat anything and enjoy
Yeah,
it.
that's true.
You know?
That's true.
I hate people that say, I'm a foodie.
No, I'm not. I'm the opposite.
Well, yeah, I know. You're a child.
I'm a child.
You're eating tenders and shit.
I don't eat chicken tenders.
Wait, so what do those tenders do to you? Nothing.
Nothing.
That's all right.
Like it's funny. One time, I think it was like during the holidays, or whatever. They asked me to eat something. They asked me, like, "Oh, try this." And I'm like, "Oh, I'm good." And like, have you ever had it? And I made a comment. I said, like, I think I'm old enough that I know what I like and I don't like. And that's all I said, right?
It's the most adult thing you can say.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then my mom would just looked at me, and she looked over at Joanna, and she's like, I think that's a compliment towards you, right? And I was like, I guess. I mean, that's not what I was talking about, but okay.
Ooh, that's horrible.
I know.
Even I'm not that mean to her. Wow. I didn't know your mom had it in there. Wow. I think I'm old enough to know. Yeah, you're still here then. All right.
Yeah, good job. Well, there was one time, though, like, it was my mom's birthday. I think it was like 60th birthday, I think.
Holy crap.
And she got fucking drunk, right? Right? And then they threw a big old party, right? And the whole thing. And so they had like a photo booth. And so people were going up and taking photos with my mom. My mom was saying there, this and that. And so Joanna went up there and they started talking. But they were like real close, kind of whispering to each other.
Oh,
like,
fuck me, no.
And I'm like, what is going on? And,
You worried that?
and I was like, what's going
You
on?
worried
And
that?
then all of a sudden I look over and they're both fucking crying. And I was like, I'm out. Right?
Thanks, Joanna, for putting up with my son. It means a lot to me that you found someone that could put up with him. No one could do it like you can. You know he's alive. But thank you.
Damn.
And she goes, anytime. He puts me through shit. Fuck that guy. Yeah, they bonded.
They bonded.
That's amazing.
It's
That's
fine.
amazing. Yeah, but over you,
Oh.
you fucking heartbreaking motherfucker.
I do nothing.
Broke your mom's heart and your lady's heart.
Damn. I do nothing. I'm with the light.
I'm a delight. It's in print somewhere.
Yeah, it's somewhere. I'm fucking. What was it? No,
Delicious and delightful.
something like that. It was something ridiculous. I just remember like that headline. I was like, I'm put that in my fucking business card. Insightful and fucking
Delightful.
some shit like that, right? And I was like, oh wow, must be true.
It must be true. Yeah. If it's on print, it must be true. That's why Spider-Man's a menace.
Exactly, he's a menace. J. Jonah Jameson said so. So
yeah, it must be true. It's on print. Yeah, you gotta be careful, man, with family.
Yeah.
You know, I would have been like, nope.
I'm out.
I'm out.
I'm out.
I don't know what you're talking about, but it's not me.
Not me. Hope not.
Not me.
I ain't do nothing.
Yeah. Nah, you gotta be careful when people get wasted.
Mm-hmm.
I tend to stay away when people get emotional when they're drinking.
Like our good friend Marisol.
Oh my god, yeah.
That's fun. Like,
you know, if it was up to me, I stay very quiet during that thing because I know how emotional people can get. So I'd rather be like, you know what, shut up, let them bend, let them do their thing. I don't think I get emotional when I get drunk.
No, I get sleepy.
Yeah, it's that.
I just go to sleep.
That's pretty much me too.
Yeah.
I'm just like, I can't.
Yeah.
But to say, oh man, look at, yeah, I guess I do, man. I don't think I can anymore. Maybe
I get sleepy and also get very like people be talking to me. I'm like, I'm like, I don't know what they're saying.
It becomes a
yeah.
And then you start getting that fog around the edges.
And you get that do you agree? Like, yeah. Like,
all right.
You know what I mean? Yeah.
Yeah, you just get sleepy. Your body starts shutting down. It's because you got nothing to air out per se. Maybe now they have shit to air out. You can be like,
no,
you never know.
No, you know, one time when I was in college, I went to this party and someone gave me a fucking weed brownie, and I didn't know.
That's the best one.
And I remember eating it, and then they were like, "What are you doing?" I'm like, "What do you mean?" And I'm like, "Oh shit!" And I remember the only thing I remember that I kind of experienced in her was looking at somebody talking to me, and her face changed. like I was like, "Wait a minute, that's not who I was talking to." That's the only thing I remember from that experience.
Really?
Yeah.
That was it?
I just remember being real tired after.
Yeah. Nap time was the part that you woke up all refreshed. Yeah, that's the best. The cold quasi-semi hallucinations.
Yeah.
Yeah. It happens all the time.
That's crazy.
That's what it's like to be a stoner 24/7,
Really?
yeah.
Oh, I couldn't do it.
Oh, all the time.
I couldn't do it.
Why do you think I stare off into the vastness?
I know you do.
You know, it's not because there's nothing there. There's something there.
I couldn't do it.
Yeah.
I could not do it. I've had many people tell me like, "Oh, you should smoke with me," or you do it. I'm like, I'll fall asleep.
Yeah.
I'll probably just fall asleep. Like it's not, nothing's gonna happen. Yeah. Like I'm
not gonna have no weird epiphany or anything. So pass
I'm just
out.
gonna knock out.
I'm gonna give you a strong sativa when you're not gonna know.
Yeah.
And then you're gonna be flying. You're gonna be like Nick drinking Sanjay's Nectar's head or something. Be great. Don't worry about it.
Fucking full Agatha fucking run around naked, be like, hey,
knock it off, Agatha. Oh wait, this isn't the car.
Oh no.
So she was just having a delusion
in the house.
In the house.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah, because what Herb was like, you're like, some days you have lucid days, and you know. Yeah.
And then she had that car.
Yeah.
She was driving.
So they thought she just had like Alzheimer's or some shit, right? Because they're like, oh, you really got into fucking true crime or yeah. It's a weird show.
Weird show.
I kind of wish I would have watched WandaVision again before this, but whatever.
It doesn't tie in that well.
I think it does.
You think it ties in more than it led on to be?
I think so. Like,
I think we were gonna.
There's way more of the cast that came back that I thought was gonna come back. Like they all came back.
Pivotal characters came back so far. The husband didn't come back, but
he died. Apparently, he died.
Yeah, apparently.
Yeah.
When we didn't see it, but he died.
3 years have passed. You know, a lot of shit happened in 3 years.
They just didn't want to pay what's his name to come back.
They're like, you're done with you. You're done with you. But Kitty, we love you.
I love me some Kitty.
Even though she's like kind of racist.
She's a green witch. We're gonna find out she's a real green witch.
You think so?
I'm gonna find out already. That's why she killed her husband. What?
Oh, yeah. She sacrificed them?
Yeah. So she became a real green witch.
And that's the thing that I think I like about this too. Like I love about the type of fiction where like crazy fucking sci-fi shit is just very mundane. Because when she was talking about like, oh yeah, Wanda brainwashed us, but we don't talk about that anymore. Like she's just very like, it happened. Like,
And we were trying to move on from that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's interesting. I always find that interesting.
It's what do you call it? A mass psychosis when a whole
Yeah.
community suffers one traumatic event or whatever.
It's just crazy too that they stayed there. You think like
Yeah.
you lived through that shit, but like fuck this, I'm out of here. Like,
Anywhere else but
Yeah.
here.
Oh.
Anywhere else but I mean, maybe they got nowhere else to go.
yeah, that's true.
Their investments are there.
That fucking town. Westview.
Westview.
That was pretty funny.
Yeah.
But that's supposed to be another show, right? It was like the HBO show with
True Detective.
no, it was it's called something. It's like a woman's name of something.
Really?
Yeah, and it's Kate Winslet, I think.
Kate Winslet.
Yeah.
Wait, Kate Winslet's still out there doing
Yeah.
shit? What the fuck?
Yeah. It's some crime show. I forgot what it's called, but like I think that's what it was supposed to be.
Rizzoli and Isles?
Rizzoli and Isles. Remember when that was a thing?
Yes.
And then everyone was like, "When are they gonna kiss?"
No?
Yeah, that was the whole thing.
Really?
Yeah.
I wasn't waiting for that.
I mean,
I just thought they were two best friends solving murders.
Solving
together,
murders,
You know,
you
that's,
know.
that's all they did.
every once in a while they kiss.
Oh, that's gross. Shit, still going.
more fucking
The cowbell.
cowbell.
No, because we couldn't end it on Rizzoli and Isles. Part
Kissing?
two, kissing.
That was a thing.
That was not a thing.
That was a thing.
That was not a thing.
The internet wanted that.
I didn't.
Why not? I've never watched that show.
I did. It wasn't about that.
I was totally about that.
It wasn't about that.
It was getting like Xena vibes and shit.
Xena, they did kiss.
Yeah.
Yeah, they did kiss.
Yeah.
I was going to say, they didn't kiss it, but yeah, they did, actually. Gabrielle.
So they didn't. Was it an Isles or kiss?
You know what? I didn't get that far into the series to tell you. I know I watched most of that first season, but I didn't know if there's anything more after that.
They might have.
Might have.
It might be a movie.
The Rizzoli and Isles movie?
Yeah. I watched that.
That isn't canon. It's just
Yeah.
it's them two making out for 2 hours.
2 hours.
Rule 34.
People would love that.
Anyway.
I mean, they keep making psych movies.
Yeah. Every once in a while, you'll come up with a psych movie.
So I tried. You kept telling me about how good psych was.
It was amazing.
I can't get into it.
Why?
It's dumb.
It's super
Like,
dumb. It's not meant for the intellectual freaking detective. It's meant for the lowbrow intellectual detective.
It's annoying.
Oh, you kidding me? They're both annoying.
Yeah.
Fucking awesome.
Which is so weird because of his buddy. I've seen him. He's in Suits. He shows
Yeah.
up in Suits,
Okay.
right? And he's very serious, very like like he's a cutthroat guy, right? And then he was the dad in the New Wonder Years.
Yeah.
And he was like, it's old, hard. And seeing him all goofy like that, it's fucking weird. I don't like it.
Oh, yeah. Fucking Gus. You don't like
Yeah.
Gus? I love
No.
Gus.
It's weird.
But he's all want to be like, I'm a cartoon character.
Yeah.
They're both cartoon characters.
But then no.
Yeah, they're live action cartoon characters. And they just, state the obvious and make it seem like they're psychics.
You know what they should have done? They should have done like a movie event, like back in when those shows were at the height.
With Burn Notice?
No, yeah. So like basically what happens is like there's like a murder mystery.
Yeah.
And some island or some shit, right?
Yeah.
And then they invite fucking the psych guy. They invite Monk. They invite Michael Weston, right?
Sam. Why not
And
Sam?
they all have to like figure it out.
Yeah.
And the guy from fucking what's that show called? Fucking
Dead Zone?
no, yeah, was it that one? No, it was the show where there was a doctor, and he
Scrubs?
was he was like
The Good Doctor?
no, no, he was a doctor, and like he was the Hamptons, and he was like
Oh.
I forgot what it's called, but yeah,
Yeah, Rich Doctor.
bring that guy in there.
He had the curly hair.
Yeah,
Oh, gosh. I gotta remember what his name is.
but it was some stupid. That's the thing about USA shows.
Yeah.
Is the title is always like some pun.
Yeah.
like it's always like Suits, like like.
I think that's what I was saying. It was
Yeah.
Good Doctor.
No, I forgot, it was called something. I forgot what it was called.
Nurse Jack. No, not Nurse.
And do the big USA Universe crossover.
Oh, my God.
Yeah.
Stop with the crossover. Stop with the
US
multiverse.
The USA Universe. Yeah,
No.
it'd be great.
So you think if there's like a USA universe, there's gonna be a UCCPP universe?
No way.
The Soviet Union,
Yes.
instead of the USA network.
And then they did all the USA shows like all 1 year like fucking silk stockings. Remember
Yeah,
silk
yeah,
stockings?
yeah. Instead of monk, it'd be called the Mad Monk.
The Mad Monk.
See,
Yeah,
there's
yeah,
Rasputin.
yeah, yeah.
Instead of psych, it'd be like, we don't believe in that
I
shit.
believe that shit. Soviet Russia, like
Yeah.
There it is, man.
Done.
Bring it back.
Bring it back.
Bring it back.
Only reason we did this is we couldn't end.
Brazilian Isles.
Yeah.
Make it out.
That's such a down note.
I'm gonna find it. It's gotta exist. I feel like, especially towards the end, they were just like, give the people what they want.
Fuck, just go. Just do it. And they're like, no, we can't.
No, Rizzoli.
No, stop. Oh, stop. Oh, Isles. I've always wanted to for the last 7 seasons. Yeah.
Yeah.
Really.
Weird shows, man. Weird shows.
Yep. And we chose to watch them all today.
Yeah.
That was amazing. That's what we did all day. Watch all these shows you just heard
All the
about.
shows, yeah. Mm-hmm. I think the Agatha thing was interesting. Was I mean, I guess you can't do that, but like, it was a nice little bridge. How like she was in that fucking fake TV show or whatever. Mm-hmm. That's a nice bridge from the last series.
Yeah, because that's what she was doing the whole. Yeah. All her characters came back for a split second, including like Jim version. Agatha, you know,
that's pretty fun.
Yeah,
good show.
That's fine. I look forward to it. I don't know if it's gonna be good enough for me, but it will be good enough for somebody. Yeah. Again, who is this for? I don't know.
You know, it's not for you.
I don't know if it's for me yet.
Yeah.
You know?
And that Plaza.
Then it's for me.
What did she say? I said to that, right? When she said that it's the gayest Marvel show ever made.
But see, the cool thing about Audrey Plaza is she talks out of her ass.
Yeah.
But when she does it convincingly.
Yeah.
And I believe it sometimes. So I believe it could be the gayest show ever. Yeah. But at the same time, she talks out of her ass.
Yeah, I wonder if there's something like wrong with her for that, because there was that at the premiere, she was walking with a cane.
Who?
Audrey Plaza.
Maybe she likes canes.
That's weird.
She's a weird girl.
But at the premiere of the Agatha show, there was a nice little Park and Rec reunion.
Oh no!
Because Catherine Hahn was in Park and Rec too, and what's her face? Amy Poehler showed up.
Oh, cool!
And then what's his face? Fucking Ben White.
Ben White.
Yeah, he showed up.
Oh, why? Wait a minute. They're not in the show, are they?
No, I don't think so.
Oh, cool. They just showed up.
They're buddies.
No, in real life?
Yeah.
You mean it doesn't stop after the cameras?
No.
Oh, wow.
Although, you know what? And everyone was like, "Oh, that's cool." Like a little reunion, or whatever, right? But then other people were like, "Wow, where the fuck's Chris Pratt? Like he's in the MCU. Like, why isn't he there?"
Shut up, dude. This is the people I can't stand. The ones you give them an inch and take a mile. You know. Yeah. He's busy. He's like a Christian now or something. Yeah, you know.
He's married to a Schwarzenegger.
Yeah. He's married to Jesus too.
Yeah.
So leave him alone. He's not gonna be fighting for any of our galaxies anytime soon.
Sad.
I know.
Sad.
Anytime soon.
Anytime soon. He might be the voice of crypto or some shit.
Anyways, moving on. You think they will give him a DC role?
Oh yeah.
Easy, right?
Oh yeah.
Anything.
Yeah.
Like Booster Gold?
No. I wouldn't want to see that.
Chris Pratt as Booster Gold?
No.
You rather see Chris Pratt? I mean, you rather see Camille, whatever, Anjali?
Yeah.
You rather see Booster Gold? No, I don't.
I buy it.
I don't buy that. I don't buy that at all.
That's fine. It works.
Wait, you buy him as a loser who has nothing to gain, so you go back in time? Oh, wait a minute.
Like if you would told me like him right out of Silicon Valley, I'm like, no.
But after in Ghostbusters, he plays the same role, kind of. Yeah. All right, down on his luck.
Fucking Eternals.
Same thing. Oh, gosh.
It kind of works. It works.
Oh, no.
I don't mind it.
It does work.
Yeah.
Shit.
Yeah.
Fuck. Dre has some couple words more for me. Yeah. What's he been saying so far?
Oh, I can't say that on air.
That's his boy, Blue.
There's a certain Duck movie that he hates because of him.
Wow. Yeah. But I like that Duck movie because of him.
He's in
that's not because of him. It's because his kid plays it over and over again. But I mean...
Yeah, but that's different, he's in Only Murders in the Building this season.
He is?
Yeah, he's the Christmas guy.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. We still got to watch that. I have not watched past these episode 2. No. Keep forgetting every time Mark's here. No. And I'm 2 behind. He's probably already watched them.
Probably.
I got to start catching up.
Yeah.
Okay.
Good show.
You keep telling me. You caught up?
Kind of. I watched the newest one yesterday, but I fell asleep. Yeah. So I saw at least half of it. Yeah. I want to go back and watch it.
Welcome to my world, man. Yeah. To sit down and watch something, yeah.
Although, no spoilers, but the latest episode, there's a great fucking cameo. and it makes sense.
Ooh.
And it's really good.
It's not freaking fucking David Cup, not David Cup.
Scott Bakula. No, it's Scott Bakula.
Wow, okay.
Yeah,
I'm in. I'll watch it.
good stuff. It's good
Tomorrow.
stuff.
I'll be here. I'll watch it.
Good stuff.
Cool. All right. Anything else?
Anything
else? It's October.
The weekend. The weekend before Halloween.
Okay.
The Zine Fest. We have
The 19th.
The Halloween Fest.
Halloween
which
Fest.
is the 20-something.
26th.
26th. And then the 19th.
The Zine Fest.
We're gonna no
Workshop.
And
Zine.
we'll be announcing that this week. We're signing up and all that stuff.
Cool.
Yeah.
Cool. Put my name on there.
You want to sign up for it?
Number 3.
Oh.
Not in the top spot. Number 3. I don't want to seem too eager.
Oh, okay.
All right, cool. Put it number 3. I'm gonna learn how to make some
I'm gonna learn how to make these.
zines.
Okay. Yeah.
I'm kind of rusty,
Oh.
so I kind of need to get back on make folding.
Folding.
Yeah.
Cutting.
Oh, cutting! Shit, I totally forgot about the cutting. Fuck, there's cutting involved, huh? I gotta be very careful.
Yeah, you can make a Rizzoli Niles zine.
Don't tempt me with a good time.
Rizzoli Niles kissing.
That's all it's gonna be.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
There it is. Kids will love it.
Yeah. Kids that know who Rizzoli and Niles are.
Like, what is this?
Mom, what's Rizzoli and Niles? Well, you see.
You see Nick Marino at the Zine Fest?
What Zine Fest?
There was a Zine Fest last weekend.
When?
I don't know.
Where?
I don't know.
Here?
Yeah.
I missed it.
Yeah.
No one told me about
I
it.
didn't know about it either.
Oh.
But he was tabling at the Zine Fest.
Stapling?
Tabling.
Oh, I thought it was stapling.
Yeah. And he had a Morbius zine.
What?
Yeah.
Is it called Morbin Time?
Yeah, and he just recreated a bunch of memes with Morbius.
Oh, he drew them? Like he redrew them?
No, he took the cartoon, the what do you call it, the animated series Morbius, and he just found like poses and he fucking put them in there.
A little lame, but I could see why kids will love it.
Yeah, Morbin Time.
I mean, you can make a zine out of anything.
Yeah.
And people will be like, "That's amazing."
Yeah,
It's
art.
amazing.
It's art.
No, it's amazing.
Amazing.
All right then. So that's it for right now.
That's it for now.
Anything else?
No.
That's October.
October.
And then we could pitch it next week also. So
Yeah, in November, I think nothing yet. Just the was it Small Business Saturday? The Saturday after Thanksgiving. And then I think the Wednesday before is local comic shop day.
The 25th,
Something I don't know.
which is Thanksgiving, the day after Thanksgiving, right?
No, but the day before Thanksgiving.
The 24th then.
Yeah, I think it's local comic shop day.
Day before Thanksgiving, not
Yeah.
the day after Thanksgiving.
No.
Wow, that's weird.
Yeah,
All right,
and Small Business Saturday is
the following.
the following. Yeah,
All right,
and Black Friday.
the following.
Yeah,
That same.
yeah.
Do we really have the Black Friday?
I mean, we could.
We're gonna have people outside. Open.
I mean, depending on the sale, we could throw a big sale.
Everything half off.
No.
Hey, heard it here, folks. Everything half off at No Sides of Comics on the 26th.
If it's not nailed down.
Take it home. That's amazing.
You gotta find someone with like know anyone with an exotic pet that we could do like a Cal Worthington commercial, like oh, fight this raccoon.
I have a possum.
Oh, eat this possum.
No. I'll make possum burgers. Yeah. If you can make this happen.
Cal Worthington here.
Pussy cow, pussy cow, pussy cow. You know, they always think they call it, say pussy cow, pussy cow, pussy. Go see cow.
Yeah,
go see cow. But it's not pussy cow, pussy cow.
I remember when I was a kid, I always seen those commercials.
Yeah.
And then one day we had my family needed a new car, and we went down to the fucking was it the Circle,
the car, whatever.
What?
Cerritos?
Yeah, Cerritos Auto Square. Yeah. We went down there. And we went, and then he was fucking there. He was like saying autographs and shit. And we're like, it's fucking Cal Worthington. Like, it's one of those things where, like, it's like, I was very excited.
I got to meet Cal Worthington.
We don't have those kind of like celebrities anymore. Like, we're like,
When Super Dave died.
Yeah.
That's it. It was the last one. They're all TikTok stars now.
Yeah.
That's
boring.
Yeah.
That's boring.
There's no like, look at this amazing feet guy.
No, because that's the thing. Like that was all advertising. We're like, like Ernest. He was a fucking ad, right? He was a fucking $3 square or whatever.
Well,
like,
before he was just like for his local station.
Yeah, and then he was like, they made fucking movies out of that dude.
Cal Worthington could have movies where he was like fighting animals in the jungle.
He was like
training bears and walk on balls and shit.
And he was like, oh, And then they slip in like fucking like, oh, look at this new fucking Dodge.
Hey, $29.99 with this tiger inside.
Yeah.
You want a Ford? No problem. It comes with 25 horsepower and horses.
Yeah. That's what we should do. We should get like Dre to play like a Cal Worthington character for the store. Just be like, do you like X-Men? Like,
come here and get yourself a copy of X-Men.
like, I guarantee we have the meds, or I'll eat this cat. You know, like,
I'll eat my hat. Yeah, I like it.
you love it.
I love it.
Yeah.
It's good stuff.
Yeah.
All right.
Cal Worthington.
Nice. All right, we've gone over our allotted time
Okay.
now. Right then.
So-
Anything else?
No.
No.
Rizzoli and
The comic.
The comic. It's coming.
Zine. All right. So anyways, listen, thank you very much. It's 127 ComiCentric. Bye.